Sunday morning on CBS. And here again is Charles Osgood.
Patti LuPone is familiar to millions of Americans from the TV series Life Goes On. But it was on Broadway where she first made her name. And now she's back in Stephen Sondheim's musical thriller Sweeney Todd as a singing heroine unlike any other. Rita Braver has a summer song.
Did you get the starring roles, or did you get the...
Well, no.
Okay, maybe Patti LuPone wasn't a star in her days at New York's famed Juilliard School. But she went on to become one of Broadway's most famous leading ladies, lighting up the stage in shows like Anything Goes. Do you think of yourself more as an actor who sings, as a singer who acts?
An actor who sings.
But it seems to me that most people really, your fans,
want me to sing.
Yeah. I want you to sing.
Yeah. Thank God I have a voice. Thank God I have a voice. The torch I carry is handsome.
Does she ever?
It's worth its heartache in ransom.
And Patti LuPone can really belt it out. Whether it's singing old standards,
Wait, what's your rush, what's your hurry? You gave me such a ride, I thought you was...
or whether she's just warming up for her role in the Broadway revival of Sweeney Todd, getting ready for her Tony Award-nominated portrayal of Mrs. Lovett.
These are probably the worst pies in London. I know why nobody cares to take them. I should know.
The delightfully wicked London baker who makes meat pies out of human beings, killed by the demon barber, Sweeney Todd. Do you like the character of Mrs. Lovett?
Oh, yeah, very much. Very much.
You think she's a good-hearted soul?
I do. And I also think she's in love. And she'll do anything to keep her man, and she'll do anything to survive. And times are hard. They can't get meat. She can't get meat to bake pies. Somebody she had a crush on shows up, and his life has been destroyed unfairly, and she tries to help him as best she can.
But they kill people and serve them up in pies.
Well, he's mad.
As you may have noticed, LuPone invited us to watch her getting ready for a performance.
But it's really the actor's craft to know how to prep, how to put on a wig, how to create a character makeup.
She even plays the tuba in the show. For real. Just one of the many skills LuPone picked up growing up on Long Island, where she was voted most musical, most dramatic, and class clown in high school. When did you realize that this was what you wanted to do with your life?
4 years old. 4 years old in Northport at Ocean Avenue Elementary School. Tap dancing, downstage right, in little Capezio tap shoes and little Capezio jazz skirt and leotard. And I fell in love with the audience.
So does this bring back, like, great memories or scary memories or...
Life-changing memories. Serious life-changing memories.
But it was her time here at Juilliard that really turned her into a pro.
And it was hard inside this building.
Because?
The teachers were trying to break down your individual psyche to create the Juilliard actor. But we weren't necessarily given that information. We were getting slugged in the head, slugged in the heart.
What do you think you got from your experience here?
Everything. I could cry because I also think, what did I get? I still haven't recovered. And you could talk to anybody that's gone through these doors, and they would tell you the same thing. You get a lot. You get so much. You get a technique that that is still blossoming to this day.
With her training, she always found work as an actress, even though... Well, you once were quoted as saying, this is a hard face to cast.
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
Totally true. There's a big nose, there are big lips. It is an Italian face. I knew when I was 16 years old I didn't belong in this country. I knew I belonged in Europe.
But here you are.
I was born here, but this is not Brooke Shields.
But her unconventional looks were perfect for the role that would change her life. In 1979, director Hal Prince cast LuPone as Evita Perón, the controversial wife of Argentine dictator Juan Perón, in the first U.S. production of Evita.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Critics were unimpressed with the show and with her, but Evita was a smash hit anyway.
What happened with Evita was the audience determined it was a hit. The audience went, this is something we've never seen before. It was innovative.
She became a Broadway star and ended up winning a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical. But there was a downside to playing a woman who many viewed as a monster.
I went into it as an actress, and I left it as a blonde tap dancer. Fascist tap dancer.
So do you think that people came out with like misapprehension that you were this kind of
I face it today.
tough, not very nice person because that's who you played?
And I hear it today. How many years later is it? And people say, oh, she's a real bitch. And it's like, well, give me a chance.
One person who did give her a chance was Matt Johnson, now her husband. The couple met in 1985 while LuPone was playing Lady Bird Johnson in the film LBJ, The Early Years.
I'm sick to death of living out of a suitcase, wondering what the next election will bring us.
Ivy was a camera assistant, and I saw his blue eyes.
And that was that.
Bye-bye, yeah. That was it.
Their son Josh is 15, but she is definitely a working wife and mom. She's done many more plays.
You look very clean, very comme il faut, but you don't have a look. Get one. As quickly as possible.
For 4 seasons, she played the mother of a boy with Down syndrome on the hit television series Life Goes On. But it has not all been smooth sailing. In 1989, she created the stage role of faded movie star Norma Desmond in the London version of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Sunset Boulevard. But she was replaced by Glenn Close in the Broadway production. LuPone was so distraught that it was a year before she could bring herself to work again. How did you do that?
Prozac and a psychiatrist.
Seriously?
Seriously. It was devastating.
But she did come back, and there were legions of fans waiting, like the ones who lined up to have her autograph her new CD, Lady with a Torch, and to hear her sing a few of her He Done Me Wrong songs. It's like you love this life, this work, as much now as you did when you were 4 years old and it first struck you that this is what you wanted to do.
I was chosen, and I have respect for the talent I have been given by God. I love the audience. What else needs to be said? This is the natural progression. I'm doing something I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm thrilled to death. I'm being allowed to do it. An attractive instrument. I play it because it's sexy.
What do Julius Caesar